how they were going to find different opportunities for different people on the floor to be consistent on the offensive end with so many different moving pieces. Ja Morant at the rim. There's not much you can do about that.
Where you could see the grimacing, that shoulder was really plaguing him at times. So I think it's going to be management the rest of the season. Cassidy will have more on it later.
Against Atlanta, it was a tough loss for them in that game, but he has been stellar for them offensively.
And you think about the way he plays, how relentlessly he attacks, he's going to be open to some, like, set your position and hold and let that offensive player work off you.
This is first personal foul as the tray ball for Wells finally goes down.
That's been such a big part of his game. That's a heck of a play defensively.
Almost got you out of your seat. I had to make sure I had to continue for a look as Clark is able to get one off the glass.
You might have some guys out because it's, you know, early March. Just got to keep grinding. It's a long game.
4 on the shot clock. Morant had to get it up and draws the foul. Well, that's something that he's done very well. Dallas right now in that 10th spot.
Boy, you know, what do you do if you're Dallas? You know, there was a report coming out today about the bigs making some progress.
I know that they've been through a lot, to say the least, within the last month, but is there any optimism knowing what's on the roster at this time, just not available?
And even Mark Cuban, you know, participated in the discussion about the trading away of Cooper. As Ja finally gets a bucket. Well, that's his 11th rebound.
And the take by Ja Morant. Things well from the free throw line and drops one there.
Okay, so Steph Curry, right, down 22. I don't have my best stuff. We don't have our best stuff. And instead, what does he do? He lights him up for 41.
And tips that NBA countdown at 8 Eastern. Lakers Boston as Edey finally gets one up top.
Boy, it's been a little bit of a struggle for him to just 4 for 12, but I promise you, he will keep shooting.
Last game had his 7th with 6 or more threes as another attempt on the other side. As we mentioned, at halftime, actually, their bench was outscoring their starters, 27-26, as Desmond Bane kisses that off the glass. Brandon Williams as Zach Edey. You asked who was going to be that person to step up. Zach said, I entered the chat. Morant stops on a dime, says too small, and adds another 2 to his stat line.
He's, you know, virtually manning the center spot. When Edey's on the floor, that's a tough match. And how about Ja Morant, okay?
Well over Houston. Less than 5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Ja Morant off the bounce, going at everyone. The swag is coming out.
Excellent communicator on the defensive end in the middle of the floor. He's calling out the screen right now for Caleb Martin. Makes the switch. That's going to be a foul and an N1, and he took a shot to his knee.
Brandon Williams off the bench, as well as Najee Marshall that just stepped to the bench. He also has the 3 fouls. What a tear we've seen. The Lakers on an 8-game win streak going into overtime against New York. And wow, Ja Morant. It's a human highlight reel. Both teams coming in, dropping 5 of their last 6 games as Ja Morant able to kiss that off the glass. With the rock is very scary. Marshall thought he had a steal, took the gamble, and Desmond made him pay. Top of the key, why not?
27.
3 for 9 for Klay Thompson in this ball game from outside. Ja Morant parted like the sea and gets another 2. Difference right now, Ja Morant going at Brandon Williams. There's not much you can do.
Tell you what, different guy in the second half. They dominate in that regard.
7 on the shot clock. Williams still with the assignment for Ja. Night-night.